Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Girls, get in here real quick. Get in here. We need to chit chat. Honey, I want to start by saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Y'all showed up and out on my last video. Like, I hadn't posted on YouTube in forever, but for me to come back with a sewing video and for y'all to blow it up like that, like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, to me, those numbers meant a whole lot. And really not even the numbers, it's y'all's comments. Y'all gave me like valuable feedback, and you'll see it apply in this video and beyond. Continue to share with me and let me know what y'all want to see. But thank y'all so much. I can see that we're really building a community over here, and that's what I really, really wanted. So thank you. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for engaging. Now let's get into this video right here. We gonna keep it going. Let's go. So in this video, there won't be any fabric store runs, only because I got plenty in there, honey. I ain't even gonna open that closet up because it's a mess, but I have so much fabric from projects that I meant to get to over time. And I'm like, gonna use them now because I'm like, girl, don't you buy another thing. Okay. So I bought this fabric for my girlfriend. I was supposed to make her a shirt a while ago, but I never got a chance to get to it. But we're going to Miami next week. So by the time you see this, we'll be back already. And hopefully I'll be able to show you like the entire outfit she put together for this. But anyways, so I found this this pattern on Etsy. Now, this is my first time purchasing a menswear pattern. I'm not typically a person who sews anything menswear related, but once you sew one thing, you can sew anything. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, I've made custom patterns for my girlfriend for anything that she's wanted, but I decided to give Etsy a try because we're going to Miami so soon, and I really don't have time for that because she still got to go to work. Now, the Etsy seller's name that I purchased this pattern from is Masculatory, and this top is called the lapel shirt. I thought this was super cute, super unique, especially because she didn't want just a little button down, which I've sewn for her before. Like, she wanted something a little elevated, more unique, and I'm like, this is it right here. Like, this is literally it. It's simple, but it's a little more elevated. It's not your typical button down. So I bought this fabric, this olive green fabric for this shirt, and I have some like olive green buttons. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they go very, very well, very, very well with this shirt. I hope I don't need a bigger button. If I do, I'll probably add two buttons. I probably do 2 buttonholes to make sure it stays together. I don't know. We'll see. I already cut out the pattern, and I'm about to cut it out in this shirt. Now, girls, I know you said you like to sew with people. Like, you want to see me cutting and all this stuff. So I'm doing everything on camera except for the pattern. I already cut the pattern. I felt like I could just save some time for that. But I am about to cut the fabric out and then get to sewing because I only got a few days. All right.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only roll like once.
Babe, do you want a pocket on this thing? You want a pocket on this thing?
Hope you know what you want.
Actually, go ahead and
What you want?
I don't know. My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she's too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. Don't wanna know, but she too down.
Now that all my pieces are cut, I am going to mark all of the notches with my tracing paper. And y'all, I got a good bit left, honey, of this fabric. I feel like I can make me a little halter top, then we can be matching. I'm about to mark these notches, and so I can go ahead and get sewing. After I mark the notches, I'm actually going to serge all of the edges of this because we want to make sure that she wears this for a while, and fraying is a no-no. So now that I've marked my shirt, I have my little setup going on right here. My serger right here, I'm about to start serging all of the pieces, and I got my laptop right there so I can keep my eye on some of the instructions, like once I'm done with this or sitting at my sewing machine, just to make sure everything is copacetic. Let me turn this light out. Can you see me better? Is that better? Yeah, that is better. But a lot of y'all requested that you want to see me sewing or you want to sew along or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to show more footage of me actually sewing the garment. So we're going to start with serging. I'm going to just use black thread. I usually always keep black on here. I'll swap it out for white sometimes, but I rarely get into like colors, you know, just because I never feel like changing the thread on this thing. It's not super difficult, but I'm just lazy, to be honest.
In the meantime, it's some me time. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need myself.
Now, if it's some brands out there, Singer, or somebody, brother, if you want to sponsor me and send me a new serger, send me a new sewing machine, I'm not going to be mad at you, okay? She never mind putting sponsor in a video. Hello? Y'all can send me some. Send me some. Send your girl some. All right. Came out very well. I get busy. You hear me? Look how clean that is. Yes, babes. Yeah. I don't play. I told you I don't play for real. I don't play for real. Never play like that. Make sure my notch is still there. Yeah, I can still see them. That's all we need. Now that all of my pieces are serged, I'm about to go ahead and start pinning. And y'all, let me grab my pens. I will say, I have the instructions up right here on my computer. And I don't mind the illustrations on this pattern. I mean, very, very easy to understand. Like, I mean, I enjoy the illustrations. You know what? Because I was talking about Rosie's patterns, and I gave her overall pattern 8 and 8.5. And now that I have another pattern here with illustrations, maybe it was just how her illustrations were that I wasn't particularly a fan of. Like, they weren't bad, I'm gonna say, because she still got an 8.5 from me. But I do believe that it was just how they look. I guess I'm not mad at the illustration of this one. So so far I'm digging it. So far I'm digging it, honey. You know what? Quick question for y'all. Do y'all ever get people ask? I'm more than sure that you do, but do y'all ever get people asking you to sew them stuff? Now, if sewing is a hobby for you, do you mind sewing for other people when they ask you to, or do you want to just keep it a hobby? I feel like in today's society, you know, we have a bad habit of turning our hobbies into revenue, when I've learned that we should just keep them as hobbies, unless you want to, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to. But maybe because I did this as a career before, I have a lot of people who ask me, and rightfully so. I'm never angry or anything like that when people ask me to make them things, or when I share videos like this. But quick disclaimer, I ain't making nothing for nobody, nothing. I feel like I've given so much to this craft in my career that I'm just at a point where I want to keep this to myself and do it for fun, you know? Like, I strictly just want to share and create a community online when it comes to sewing now. That's really where I'm at with it. I don't want to do it for monetary gain again, unless it's YouTube. You know, I don't want to have to create a product for someone, I guess I'll say. Like, that's one thing I don't want to do. But the views, I'll take the coin for the views, if you know what I mean. So y'all wasn't gonna tell me my mic went on? You ain't say nothing, girl. Anyway, I got my sewing machine, Lord Jesus, sewing machine set up. And again, I'm just using black thread. I actually didn't even check. Shame on me. I didn't even check to see if I had any olive green thread. I probably do, but I think I might have something to top stitch. So I'm going to check in my thread drawer to see if I have any olive green thread. Well, thread that's like close to this, but yeah, got my machine set up, and I need to set up my ironing board and stuff so I can press my seams once I'm done. But yeah, we about to start sewing, baby. We really about to get into it. First, I'm gonna start with the shoulder seams. Let's go press it. Now I did forget to show y'all that I put interfacing on the collar, both for the pieces of the collar and for the facing for the shirt. So I'm sewing the collar together, and then of course I'm gonna press it and then add it to the top. Let's go. Real quick, a good tip or habit that I have when I'm sewing is that when I'm continuing to sew, I never leave the needle off of the fabric. Because if I needed to rush and go do something, like I need to be able to leave this here, go and do it and come back. So I make it a habit to, when I'm sewing, I make sure the needle stays in the garment. So it's nothing but like a twist of this, you know what I'm saying? Twist of your knob right there. And to make sure that that needle stays in your garment no matter what. I feel like that's a really good habit to have because anything could happen, because I have had situations that even if the foot was down, I may have gotten up. Now my garment is off track or I got to backtrack, put it back on, backtrack and continue again. But just to make sure that the stitch is continuous, just make sure that a needle is always, always, always in your garment. And just like that, she's on. Look at that. Ooh, woo. Oh, I pinched the fabric just a little bit right there, y'all. Ooh, I'm mad. You know what? I'm about to take this seam out. I'm about to take it out right here. And I see that I have it pinched just a little bit right there. So I'm going to fix that because that's going to bother me. Yeah, that's bothering me. Take that out. Yep, ease it on in. You see that? So now I'm going to just go over this little part. But I will stitch it on this side right here to make sure it's all good. All right, I fixed it, so there is no bunch or anything in the bag. It was like literally like right here. So it's all gone. Woo! The collar is on, y'all. All right, I really don't have much to go. This was a pretty easy little project, but let me go ahead and put the facing on next. It's time to sew the lapel of the shirt. Well, this is like the facing lapel, so I'm gonna stitch from in here where the freaking collar is, and then all the way down to the bottom right here.
My killers don't tell. Will you be my leading lady?
I'm liking what it's giving so far. I'm liking it. I'm about to add the sleeves and yeah. Oh. But yeah, I'm definitely liking what it's giving so far. But yeah, let's add the sleeves on. All right, so I have the shirt on. We have to decide what side she wants the lapel on. Like if she want to, I mean not the lapel, Lord, but so I don't know if she wants it that way, this way. I'm gonna go down and ask her. I know the sleeves are way too long and the length of the top is too long, but actually I can make this a little dress for myself. Oh, are we doing something here? Girl, don't get me. Anyways, I'm gonna try this on her and I'm gonna shorten the sleeves and stuff, but all of this looks really good. I like this. But yeah, I'm gonna try it on her and make some alterations and I'll be back. All right, y'all, you ready for the final reveal? We are about to head out in Miami right now. This is what your girl is looking like. Yes, she's hot. She's sexy. Okay. Anyway, all right. Without further ado, here is her shirt. Woo! Come on.
All right, here we go.
Yes, it's really giving that. Y'all, look how good it looks. Okay, so I just decided to do one button right here. I think it fits very, very well. As you can see, turn around. So I did a lot of alterations. Not a lot, but I had to shorten it in the back just a little bit for it to fit her well. And then shorten the sleeves. Turn around to the front. Okay, tell the people what you think. How you feeling?
Oh, a definite 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah. I definitely would like this in another color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just giving a little bit of grown and sexy vibe for the night.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
That's
gonna
it.
flip the camera also so you can see her entire outfit. This is what we look like together. Did we mean to match? Yes. I didn't even have to make a it's not on. But I didn't even have to make a halter top for us to still match. But anywho, I'm gonna flip the camera so y'all can really get a good look of her fit. But we're out of here.
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met. We were both in a rush. We talked for a sec. You fretted me up so we could connect. And what are the odds? You sent me a text and then the next thing I know, I'm like, manifest. That's your oversight. I digress. Got me scrolling like out of breath. Got me going like. Who's the cute boy with the white jacket and the thick accent? Maybe it's all in my head, but I bet we'd have really good back. How you pick me up, calm down, tell me right now, it just makes sense.
I hope you all enjoyed this project. I will be back to my regularly scheduled program. It'll be part 2 of me making my spring summer wardrobe. What else? Yeah, thank you again for continuing to subscribe, comment, and blow up my last video. I really, really wasn't expecting that, but thank you guys so much. And like I said, my next video will be of me making my spring summer wardrobe. I already have the patterns and the fabric and all that good stuff, but I do ask. I'm gonna ask y'all to please be patient with me and understanding, because y'all know I am a flight attendant, so I'm not at home like for several days at a time. So it does get a little difficult with me recording and sewing and all that stuff. It becomes overwhelming, and we love work-life balance. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So when I ain't in the mood, I ain't gonna do it. But anyways, I will continue with the videos. I'll keep them coming. I will do that, but it might be a little time in between. But anywho, thank you again, y'all. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.